Hey guys, welcome back to Tabletop Hero. Once again, I got another aircraft from Wings of Glory World War II on the table. And I'm going to do a little unboxing yet again. This one was gifted to me. Very hard to find, rare. And it's the Curtis P40 Warhawk Hill Edition. As always, you get the nice box. Nice plastic tote to put everything back in the store. And this thing's in awesome shape because of it. Really great job by Aries once again. And let's go over a few of the components that you get with it in the box here by Aries. As always, you get the movement cards. I'll just go over a few of these real quick. If you're new to this and you're wondering what these two different symbols are, or arcs here for movement, one's high speed and one's low speed. And these are the cards that you use to move the aircraft on the game mat, such as in front of us. And here's the awesome cards, awesome graphics, artwork. And this game's awesome. Like I've said, it's probably I'm sounding like a broken record, but if you've watched any of my videos on these before, how this game isn't more popular than it already is. And I don't know, because this game is, in my opinion, absolutely awesome, guys. I'm not paid. I'm not backed by anyone. It's just a guy who games and has been gaming for years and sees this game for what it is. This is truly an awesome game. And with that said, if you think about getting into Wings of Glory, War War I or World War II, do it, because some of this stuff is hard to get and hard to get your hands on. Not impossible, it's still out there, but the stuff's starting to disappear, guys. I don't know if they're it's not out of production. I think they're just waiting to ramp up and do another run, guys. So if you see it, get it, like I said. Also, because these games are awesome, I have dabbled a little bit into Sails of Glory, which is boats, which is very similar to this, built off this game's rule set. Very similar, not the same, but very similar. What's nice about all these, the rule sets are very similar with the cards and movements and shooting, with a few new things added. Also, what's awesome about this game, if you're not familiar about Wings of Glory, is that you can start off with the simplest of rule sets and have a great time. Do a standard rule set, kind of introduce you into more rules to grasp them. Very easy. They're not impossible to master, and you can move into the advanced where you got all kinds of stuff, guys. Makes the game more interesting, a little bit more challenging. With that said, I'm going to continue on now. As always, the playing card with all the information is here. How many hits this plane takes, and what movement deck it uses, and what damage cards that this plane uses when you hit in short range and long range. There you go, and there's that, if you weren't familiar with it. As always, before we get into the model here, if you've watched the video before, I'm going to show you the nice base. Very nice base. Same information that's on that card there, that would be down in your player area, is also on here on the base for reference. So that's also very awesome. Like I said, Aries got everything covered in this game. Well thought out. Awesome game. Easy to master and technique and get the rules down. But also, like I said, here's the base with the firing arcs already built on it. So there's no arguing if you're in or not. It's right there in front of you, guys. Which I also like about this game. It's there's no second guessing right there, guys. It reaches or it doesn't. It's in the arcs or it's not. So that's always awesome. Alright, and as always, before we move on to the model, comes with the 4 elevation pegs here that all come apart. Again, if you're not familiar with it, that comes apart like that. That's how you change your elevation in the game, up or down. And now, last but not least, we're going to move in onto this beautiful P40 Warhawk, guys. This was probably one of the coolest planes I remember as a kid, and everything else with the old shark paint scheme on the front, and just the shape of this plane is awesome, guys. And as always, Aries has done an absolutely fantastic job on this models. All their models are awesome, guys. They all come pre-painted out of the box onto the table and play, guys. It's just one of the many great things about this game, Wings of Glory, guys. If you're not into it or thought about getting into it, not really familiar with it, I highly suggest getting into it. Well, with all that said, there's a P40 Warhawk, guys. Thanks for watching Tabletop Hero. Please comment down below. Let me know what you think about this game, the airplane, or anything else to do with Wings of Glory. If you hit the subscribe button, it'd be greatly appreciated by myself. I appreciate it, and see you guys next time. Thanks for watching Tabletop Hero, guys. See you next time.